Question number 8. It's a volumes of revolution question, and the first thing you need to realise is that we are going to be rotating around the y-axis, which means I need an equation in terms of y, not in terms of x. So my first job is to change x to be the subject of the equation that I've got there. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. I'm going to times both sides by root x for a second. I'm going to divide by that bracket there. And I'm going to square both sides to get x equals 36 over y plus 3 squared. Next thing we need to do is start rotating around the y-axis. And if we do that, remember we're going to times by pi and we're going to square this function between 0 and p. So we need to square this, so that's going to give me 36 squared over y plus 3 to the power of 4. With respect to y. In order to integrate this, I'm going to want that y plus 3 to the power of 4 as a negative power on the top. So that I can add 1 to the power. 36 squared is just a coefficient, so you can leave that there. You could put it outside here. It's up to you how you prefer to see it. But I'm going to add 1 to the power, which is going to give me negative 3. I'm going to divide by that power. I would divide by the coefficient of y as well, but that's 1 in this case. So you can write it on, but obviously that's just still going to be negative 3 on the bottom there. And that's between p equals 0 and y equals 0 and y equals p. So next job, I'm just going to tidy this up a little bit. I'm going to take that 36 squared outside. In fact, I'm just going to work out what that is. 36 squared is 1296, I think. Yes, it is. So we've got 1296 pi here with negative 1 over 3 y plus 3 cubed. And I put that back on the bottom because it makes more sense to me the way it looks. I'm now going to divide by 3, the 1296 by 3 as well, so I can take that outside. So that gives me 432 pi minus 1 over y plus 3 all cubed between y equals 0 and y equals p. Okay, so we're now ready to substitute the boundaries, the limits, into the integration. So when y equals p, we're obviously going to have minus p plus 3 cubed. And then we're going to subtract what we get when we put y equals 0 in. So that's going to be minus 1 over nothing plus 3 cubed, which is 27. I've got a minus there, I've got two negatives together, so I'm just going to switch them around to write 1 over 27 minus 1 over p plus 3 all cubed. Okay, that's a legitimate answer, but unfortunately it doesn't look quite like the answer they gave in the question. They've got a 16 pi outside the bracket and they've got a 1 here, and we need to make our equation look like that. To do that, you'll see that there's a factor of 1 over 27 here. So what I can do is take out a factor of 1 over 27. If I times top and bottom here by 27, That's obviously not going to change the fraction. But now they've both got a 1 over 27 as a factor. So I can take that 1 over 27 out. And when I do that, that's going to give me 1 there. This has gone outside now, but this 27 is still there. And that bracket now is exactly the same as what they gave us in the question. And if we divide 432 by 27, we get 16. So what my final answer is 16 pi 1 minus 27 over p plus 3 cubed.